back to Nightmares and Smiles. Hey guys, so today I have my 2018 Booktube-A-Thon TBR. I am determined. Last year I got so close to hitting the 7-book goal. If you guys remember, Booktube-A-Thon 2017 was kind of just me binge reading all of Leigh Bardugo's books. I read the entire Shadow and Bone series, which is up there, as well as Crooked Kingdom and oh my god, what's the first book? Wait, brain fart. Okay, Six of Crows. So that was 3, 4, 5. I got 5 books, and I think I did like a children's book or something. I can't remember. Oh no, I did a graphic novel. I read The Spill Zone, so I got close. I got 6 books. You know, I was 1 off from hitting the goal of 7 books. But this year, 2018, girl, we are back, we are black, and we are better than ever. And I plan on succeeding in 2018. But without further ado, let us get into this video. I got some awesome books that I'm looking forward to reading, and I'm just ready. I'm ready for this. So the first reading challenge was let a coin toss decide your first read. So because that's kind of just like, I don't know, once it starts, I'll toss a coin and decide my first read. I can kind of pick anything for my first book. Dreamfall by Amy Plum. This is a book that I have been wanting to read for like so long. This book is kind of like Inception meets true crime. This book is about a group of teens. They all suffer from insomnia, which like relatable. They all decide to take part in this like scientific study, but all of these teens end up taking this medication, and as a side effect they get stuck in this dreamscape or this dream world that they're all in and have to figure out how to get out, which sounds kind of like a nightmare. I'm really looking forward to reading this one. It's under 300 pages. You'll see my plan for 2018 Booktube-A-Thon is not to read giant 600-page Leigh Bardugo books, because I was successful last time, but I was so exhausted and I just could not get that 7th book. So I'm starting off 300 pages. We can do this. Okay, so the next challenge is to read a book about something you want to do. Now, okay, so I canceled my Audible membership, which I later, just like yesterday, found out I didn't actually cancel it. So I went in the Audible app to look for audiobooks, and then usually like I'll use Audible to like find books, and then I'll go to my library's online catalog and try to find like the audiobook in free form. I went to my Audible app and found out I actually have 2 credits. I decided for my second book that I'm gonna be reading Slammed by Colleen Hoover. This is a book that I have been wanting to read since my friend read it like 3 years ago, but it's about stand-up poetry, and I have been forever wanting to do stand-up poetry. I just don't really know how to get into it, so I'm hoping this book will help me out. I just haven't had the confidence to like put myself out there yet, but it's something I definitely want to do, and I think it's really fun. And my friend who read this book said it was like amazing, and the mix of like stand-up poetry and kind of this romantic story that's going on about this girl who kind of gets into slam poetry because of this guy. And anyways, it just sounds really cute, and I want to read it, and I have an Audible credit, so I'm just gonna use it on that. And the audiobook's only 7 hours, which is like, I can do that and another book in a day. So I'm trying to like condense my reading time down to as little as possible, or no, as much books as possible and as little time as possible. So 7 hours audiobook, we can do it. Number 3 was read and watch a book to movie adaptation. So I recently purchased a book from a thrift store, from Thrift Books Online. It was like $2, and I specifically bought this book for Booktube-A-Thon because I just have wanted to read this book forever, and I feel like it's a good opportunity. So I'm gonna be reading Tiger Eyes by Judy Blume. I have been on a Judy Blume kick for a little while. I've been trying to collect all of her books, and this is one of her young adult books that I have never read before. And so there was a movie, as you guys can see, this is the movie cover edition. It follows our main character. It's a contemporary book, and it follows our main character who her father was just shot while working in a 7-Eleven, and she's trying to deal with that loss and cope with it and try and move forward in her life, and she's having an extremely hard time, but then she ends up meeting this Native American boy, and their friendship they kind of form really helps her move past this loss. And it just sounds like a beautiful like book, and I've already watched the trailer for the movie, and yeah. The next challenge number 4, is to read a book with green on the cover. So I received a package in the mail yesterday from Penguin Teen. Thank you so much to them. I wasn't expecting, or actually I knew it was coming in the mail, but I didn't know when, and so the timing could not be more perfect for this. This is a book I've been looking forward to. Wild Card by Marie Lu. Warcross had to be one of my favorite dystopian futuristic sci-fi books, I guess you could like qualify that under. I read it and I loved it and it was so good, and I requested an ARC and I wasn't sure if I would get one. And there is green on the cover, as you can see. There's green. So this challenge, challenge number 5 is read a book while wearing the same hat the whole time. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but that is slightly problematic for me. I don't own any hats because I have very, very thick afro hair, and so me and hats just don't go. Like, hats don't fit on my head, helmets don't fit on my head, nothing really fits on my head besides like my hair. So I don't know how I'm gonna do this challenge. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna try possibly and like put my hair in braids on the 5th day and try and steal a hat from my brother or something. But anyways, I don't know what I'm gonna do for this challenge because your curly girl over here can't fit a hat on her head. So I just picked a book and we're just gonna kind of roll with it. We'll figure it out on the 5th day. We have time. I picked Scarlet by A.G. Gowan. I think I'm saying that correctly. This is a sort of Robin Hood retelling story, and it follows our main character, Will, and she is this girl that secretly steals from the rich and gives to the poor. She's like part of Robin Hood's crew, and I love retelling stories, specifically like Peter Pan and Robin Hood and like Alice in Wonderland. Like, I love those kind of retellings. And so again, this book is super short. It's been on my shelf not too long, I don't think. Anyways, the cover kind of drew me to it, and I was like, you know what, this seems like a good book. Well, we're trying to get a diverse amount of genres in this readathon. Challenge number 6 is to read a book with a beautiful spine. Now, I was looking through all the spines and none of them particularly seemed like artistic or, you know, caught the eye. So I kind of chose one that I felt just stuck out. I would say it's beautiful because, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and whatnot. But so I chose for this one Pulse by Patrick Carman, and here's the spine. So I don't know if this counts as like a gorgeous artistic spine, but I think it's really cool. It's yellow and it kind of looks like this pulse is coming out of it. But this is a book I've had for, oh my god, I think like 3 or 4 years on my shelf, so I'm excited to like get it off my TBR shelf. But this book follows our main character. She has telekinetic powers, also known as Pulse, where she can move things with her mind. It just sounds really cool. Reminds me of that one movie that was also a book. Was it I Am Number 4? I think so. The last one is just to read 7 books, so I just plucked the smallest book off my shelf. The Raft by S.A. Bowden. This book kind of is exactly what the cover looks like. Actually, maybe this could, no, okay. I was gonna say maybe this could count as a beautiful spine, but it has a beautiful cover, but not like the spine's kind of just normal. Anyways, this book, as you can see, it just follows our main character who the boat she's on crashes and she ends up becoming adrift at sea and has to survive and hopefully find land or find rescue. And it's just a really short, like 200-page book, a survival story, which I feel like is a nice way to top off this whole TBR pile here that we got going on. Anyways, that is all the books that I have on my TBR list. This might change. Like I said, I have 2 Audible credits that I didn't know, so I might end up audiobooking one of these books depending on how much I'm able to read. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I can finish all these books. Let me know what your guys' TBR is, because I don't know, people are taking different approaches to Booktube-A-Thon. Some people just want to get rid of really old books that they have had on their shelf forever. Some people want to read just popular books. Some people are just going all audiobooks or all graphic novels. So I'd love to see your approach to this Booktube-A-Thon. I'm really excited. 5 days. We got this, you guys. All right. Until next time, keep reading, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!